Have you ever wondered what would happen if extraterrestrials invaded the United States? A question that has sparked countless stories, movies, and discussions. The concept of life beyond our planet in realms unknown has always been a topic of fascination, yet it also stirs a sense of fear, a sense of the unknown. We've seen aliens invade Earth on the big screen, from the grotesque creatures of Alien to the enigmatic beings of Arrival. But what if this fiction transformed into reality? How would we respond to the appearance of extraterrestrial beings on our soil? This video is not just an exercise of imagination, but a deep dive into the potential scenarios that could unfold if such an event were to occur. We will explore the repercussions, the responses, and the realities of an alien invasion. So, fasten your seatbelts, or perhaps your spacesuits, and let us delve into this intriguing yet unsettling possibility. Imagine this: a typical Tuesday morning when suddenly the sky darkens. Without warning, the sun is eclipsed by colossal otherworldly ships. Unbeknownst to us, we're witnessing the first signs of an extraterrestrial invasion. The air is charged with a palpable sense of dread as citizens across the nation halt in their tracks, eyes glued to the sky. Simultaneously, government officials scramble to make sense of the situation. The president is swiftly ushered into the situation room, where a team of experts huddle around screens, analyzing the unfolding spectacle. Military bases nationwide are put on high alert as they prepare for the unknown. Meanwhile, the citizens, gripped by a mix of fear and fascination, document the surreal scene on their phones. Social media is flooded with images and videos of the ominous vessels. News agencies hustle to get live footage, and speculation runs rampant. As fear and confusion sweeps the nation, what happens next is crucial. In moments of crisis, the nation looks to its leaders for guidance. When faced with an extraterrestrial invasion, the government's response becomes the critical pivot on which the fate of the nation, and perhaps the world, hinges. The initial reaction would likely be one of disbelief, followed by a scramble to assess the facts and devise a suitable response strategy. The military, with its vast resources and strategic capabilities, would be called upon to protect the nation's borders and citizens. With a focus on defense, the military might deploy advanced surveillance systems to monitor the extraterrestrial activity. We could expect the use of cutting-edge technology like stealth aircraft, drones, and perhaps even experimental weapons that have been kept under wraps. But while the military strategizes, the government would also explore diplomatic avenues. The State Department might be tasked with establishing communication, seeking to understand the invaders' intentions. Are they friendly explorers or hostile conquerors? The answers to these questions could shape the course of human history. Agencies like NASA and the Department of Defense would play crucial roles in this scenario. NASA's expertise in space exploration and alien life forms would be invaluable. They could provide insights into the extraterrestrials' technology, helping to level the playing field. Meanwhile, the Department of Defense, with its vast intelligence network, would likely take the lead in coordinating a global response. But this isn't just an American issue. An extraterrestrial invasion would necessitate global cooperation on an unprecedented scale. Traditional adversaries would need to set aside their differences, rallying together to face a common enemy. International alliances would be tested and new ones formed, as the world grapples with the reality of an alien invasion. The potential for global unity in the face of such a threat is a silver lining in a dark cloud. It would be a testament to humanity's ability to come together in the face of adversity, to fight not as separate nations but as a united world. With the world on high alert, the next phase begins. As the government battles the alien forces, what happens to the average American citizen? Imagine, if you will, the societal breakdown that might ensue. Suddenly, our everyday routines, the hustle and bustle of daily life, would be replaced with a fight for survival. Our peaceful existence would be disrupted, replaced with fear and uncertainty. The psychological impact of such an event would be immense. The constant fear of the unknown, the dread of what might come next, could lead to widespread panic and chaos. This could potentially lead to a breakdown of law and order, as people scramble to protect themselves and their loved ones. In terms of survival strategies, people might resort to forming communities, banding together for collective safety. These communities could be based on existing neighborhood structures, or they might form organically as individuals and families seek out others in similar circumstances. But how do you survive in a world where your very existence is threatened? Well, we might have to rely on basic survival skills like hunting, gathering, and building shelters. We might have to learn to live off the land once again, as our usual food and water supply chains could be disrupted. And what about the economy? Well, in the face of an alien invasion, our traditional economic systems could collapse. Currency might lose its value as survival becomes the primary focus. Infrastructure, too, could be severely affected. Roads, bridges, and buildings could be destroyed, making travel and communication difficult. Daily life as we know it would change drastically. The comforts and conveniences we have become accustomed to may no longer be available. We would have to adapt, to find new ways to survive and thrive in this alien-dominated world. But amidst all this chaos and uncertainty, there is one thing we can be sure of: the resilience of humanity. Throughout history, we have faced countless adversities and have always found a way to overcome. In the face of an alien invasion, we would undoubtedly rise to the challenge once more. In the face of such adversity, the resilience of humanity is put to the test. In the wake of an extraterrestrial invasion, what remains of the United States? A nation, once powerful and prosperous, now lies in ruins, a testament to the destructive power of these otherworldly beings. The aftermath is grim, with cities decimated and lives lost. But from the ashes, the human spirit emerges resilient as ever. We begin the long and arduous process of rebuilding, brick by brick, heart by heart. This is not a task for the faint-hearted, but the strength of the American people shines through the darkness. The very fabric of our society may have been torn apart, but the threads are there, waiting to be woven back together. But this invasion has done more than just physically alter our landscape. It has changed our understanding of the universe and our place in it. We are no longer the masters of our own destiny, but mere players in a cosmic game. As we pick up the pieces, we are forever changed, our perspective on life and existence forever altered.